ID. Verifying ID.
What up, what up? What up, what up, Latino Squad? We are playing Death Stranding on the road to Death Stranding 2 on the beach. It is dropping in a week and a half, I believe, or two. So I am going to try and finish this one. I've played this one a bunch of times, close to 5 or 6 times. So I'm excited to replay this one once again. Waiting for for part 2 to come out. So I'm excited. I'm hearing a lot of great things from some of the people that have been reviewing the copies they've gotten by Kojima. I'm not sure if it's true, but I've been hearing good things about it. So I'm excited to get this one done and start part 2. I will definitely be taking some time off to stream the game when it drops. So hopefully once that drops, I'll stream it that day of, and we'll get to enjoy Kojima's masterpiece, which this game itself is. Definitely underappreciated. A lot of talk about it beforehand, but let's see.
Keep on keeping on. Weapons restrictions lifted. Scanning on keeping on. Verifying ID. Clear. Weapons pleasant to Lake Knot City. Proceed to distribution center.
Sam, a lot of clients are requesting you by name. Now, while there are orders we need you to accept, which are critical to the expansion of the chiral network, there are others that you can take or leave at your discretion. It goes without saying, though, that it's in everyone's best interest for you to do as much as you can. And more work means more rewards. We've prepped a prototype bot for transport. Now, you'll need to take it to the distro center south of Lake Knot City. If these autonomous delivery bots prove reliable, they could revolutionize our supplies distribution network. A lot's riding on this, so be careful out there.
Pleasant journey. Have a pleasant journey. Have a pleasant journey. Keep on keeping on. Restrictions lifted.
Still got it.
Oh shit, I fucked up. No, not supposed.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. Weapons detected. All weapons will be locked until departure. Cargo verified. Thank you. Decontaminating suit. All clear. Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges.
You're Sam Porter then? Been expecting you. We were told you'd help with the vault testing too. But before we get to that, let's see how she's doing. Pretty as a picture. Got nothing bad to say. These bots aren't designed to operate outside the network service area. So let's get the distro center linked up already. And there it is. I'll start prepping for the test. You sit tight and wait for HQ to ring.
Much obliged, Sam. Now the bots can enter the final phase of testing. I designed them myself, you know. My hope is that they'll lighten the load a little bit. Unlike human porters, if one goes down, it won't cause a void out. Before the death of Stranding, scientists used to fret over the singularity, the possibility that someone might create an AI smarter than any human. But it never happened. Machines don't cause void outs. They can't die. They don't have beaches. No matter how far they come, machines will never understand death like we do. And because of that, they'll never truly surpass us. Get on the delivery terminal. I'll walk you through how to use the bots. And don't worry, I'll keep an eye on things from over here. These autonomous delivery bots are designed to process some orders for you. Simple, run-of-the-mill orders only. Take a look at what's available. Cargo transported by a bot is liable to get a little roughed up if the road's poor. On the flip side, a bot traveling on a well-maintained road is more likely to deliver cargo in better shape. Also faster, in case it wasn't obvious. Keep that in mind when sending them out.
Fucking bot.
Now we wait for the delivery bot to reach its destination. As of today, there's just one, but if the test succeeds, we'll move ahead with mass production. Then you'll be able to dispatch them yourself. Oh, seems I misspoke. We managed to slap together another delivery bot for field testing. You can decide how to use this one. Sorry, baby's fussing again. Thanks, Sam. We'll talk later.
Good work, Sam. These autonomous delivery bots will benefit everyone, from folks in cities and way stations to preppers out in the back and beyond. But you must be exhausted. Why not take a break? I'll bet your BB could probably use one too. Head for the private room. Go on.
I want to skip. I don't want to get reported.
Sam, those new sites you've brought into the network have helped us to restore more of our archives. Unfortunately, I still haven't managed to dig up anything about the BB's origins. And I'm completely locked out of BB-28's service record. If I could at least access that, I might be able to tell you why you've been experiencing those strange episodes. Well, I'll keep at it. You do the same.
Sam, check the terminal for available orders. Higgs set Fragile up.
Eavesdropping again?
It's all in your cuff logs. And with the aid of the Cairo network, we were able to restore Middle Knot City's regional archives. The records corroborate her story.
Don't need you to tell me what's true and what ain't. I could hear it in her voice. Son of a bitch fucked her over good.
No reservations about working with her then, I hope.
Good news, Sam. The bot you sent out made it to its destination. The test was a success. Got another one prepped for you to use. Take you with my thanks.
One more thing, Sam. A new delivery type has been added to the terminal. Your hard work's getting noticed. And because of that, there's been some talk of offering a premium service. Now, it might seem like a hassle to willingly take on extra restrictions, but if you succeed, you'll boost your rep even more. So, if someone asks you to deliver within a time limit, you could counter it by setting the limit even lower, thereby earning yourself a better evaluation if successful. Now, if you're feeling up for a challenge, give it a try.
I know for sure damn well I'm gonna encounter BBs on this one. Not BBs,
Begin and scan.
Look.
Have a pleasant journey.
friggin' Dementors looking like a. I'm not saying these people.
Restrictions lifted.
Yep, here they come. Here they come. Let's see the dementor looking villains are coming nearby. Damn it, I was trying to avoid these guys. God damn, I'm not even close. I thought I was closer. Jesus. That wasn't as bad. I remember it being a lot more difficult. But that's the freaking just dementia looking people that get to you, like, even if you don't, I guess it's still the hematic grenades aren't that strong yet. I guess they improved during the game, but yeah, man, those grenades put in some work, especially when you get the hematic gun. It's able to take out a bunch of those dimensional looking things, and then when you get the sleeve to cut, it's even better because you could just cut their chain.
Delivering cargo.
Hello. Sam Bridges, right? We've been expecting you. The gauge you brought is going to save a lot of lives. Let me do a quick inspection. Oh, wonderful. It's in perfect condition. Thank you. Once you connect us to the network, we'll be able to share our measurements with everyone. You mind doing the honors?
Usually during this part of the game is when it gets much more interesting, because half the stuff that's added right now mid game is when you get to use like the shelters, you get to use better bags of carriers, because that comes in clutch when you start delivering things up in the icy mountains, and when you gotta deal with more preppers that try to steal your stuff. But all the good stuff is about to start literally heading into the game. This is usually where people kind of like lose interest in the game, and this is usually where it picks up like the best, because you're literally going to be traveling across to finish connecting the Cairo network, and amongst that you're going to run into a lot more preppers. You're going to see a lot more
I'm sure they told you, but this
porters
weather
walking
station was
around.
built before the Death Stranding.
So yeah,
Bridges 1 came and
best
fixed
part
it
of the
up.
game is right now,
Unfortunately,
literally.
we lost contact with our weather satellites a while back. Interference from chiral clouds. So it's been tough to measure chiralium levels and predict timefall. But thanks to you, this weather station can finally function as intended. You made our jobs easier. Now let us do the same for you. We won't let you down, I promise. Take care.
I see you got the weather station back online. Excellent work, Sam. When a region is integrated into the chiral network, it's also brought closer to the beach, in a manner of speaking. There's a significant impact on chiralium levels, and measuring that impact is one of the Cupid's primary functions. The more we know, the more accurately we can determine where to expect timefall and when. Without the chiral network, we'd be left guessing. Oh, and thanks to your latest accomplishment, you can now review the weather forecast via your cufflinks. Check your map. You'll see. Ought to come in handy when you're planning routes. I'll keep an eye on the chiral density from right here in my lab. It's not too far from South Knot City. Keep processing those orders and you'll put that region on the grid soon enough. Good luck, Sam.
Good work, Sam. That's one more site on the grid. Keep it up and we'll be finished before you know it. The weather station's forecast should be visible to everyone on the chiral network now, yourself included. You can access them via your cufflinks. It could be useful when plotting your routes.
Good work. New order available. Please access delivery.
Yeah, it's about to get a lot more intense. It's gonna pick up. I'm gonna try to get the roads fixed, because I think the first playthrough I did was my mistake was not setting up the roads, which make things a lot harder because you have to traverse all this. And with the roads at least set up, it gives you a kind of a quick travel towards through this area, and it's gonna be worth it down the line, because when you gotta take those bodies over to get cremated before they explode, it's gonna be intense.
We've added a timefall shelter option to your PCC. They're perfect for keeping you and your cargo dry until the weather improves.
Congratulations, Sam. Your PCC's leveled up, so to speak. It now has the capacity to produce more complex structures. I'll let Mama fill you in on the details.
Sam, I've added a safe house schematic to your PCC. It's a fairly large structure, so it'll take a lot of time and materials to build. But once complete, it's pretty much identical to a private room. Give it a shot. A floating carrier is a kind of tractor car. Chiral crystals keep it suspended in midair, allowing it to move unimpeded over rough terrain. You can load one up with cargo and tow it to your destination with minimal effort. If one's not enough for your needs, you can hook it up to another and take two. Just keep in mind that carriers require a steady supply of chiral crystals to operate. Make sure you have enough to get where you need to go.
Order assigned. Delivering cargo. Thank you for your continued support. Thank you for your contribution.
Okay, Sam. Find your way to the building site. Use your map and compass if you don't remember the way. I'll contact you with additional instructions once you get close. Weather forecasts can now... should come in handy when... Let's get that safe house built.
You good to go, Sam? First, equip your PCC and select Safe House. Sam, you'll want to get those materials over to the safe house sooner rather than later.
Thank you, Sam. This safe house will be a boon to countless others in the long run. I'm not just talking about the porters who'll use it as a stopover on the way to the weather station, but the people they help. And the people they help. We're all connected to someone else, Sam. But you'll have the honor of being the first person to rest there.
Oh, thank you.
Predicting the weather is akin to predicting the future. Some animals have a kind of sixth sense that helps them to avoid danger. But we have something far better. The ability to gather data and act accordingly. Only humans possess this power to plan ahead. We have the capacity to live each day imagining what tomorrow will be like. And our imagination once gave rise to a rich, vibrant culture. But somewhere along the line, we've lost sight of tomorrow. We reduced ourselves to animals, focused only on the here and now.
I should have got a fucking bike. I actually like to get all these networks connected, so I can see what's necessary to build on the roads. Kind of sucks that the main guy from Low Roar passed away unfortunately last year. God rest him. Some amazing music that's in this game, but I'll stay quiet so you can enjoy the music. Ladies and gentlemen, low roar. Awesome freaking contract. Get on for me. Fuck, there's a lot of them here. There's a lot of them. Ooh, there's a car coming towards me. I don't know, I screwed up. How am I gonna get him? Fuck. Ah, got him. Knock him out, knock him out, knock him out. Fuck. Fuck. Fuck, got me. Got him. Fucking crazy. I think we get the ARs. I think after helping out these people, it's awesome. It comes in clutch during the game, but the only downside is that if you unalive anybody in the game, you have like a certain amount of time before you cause a fallout. So you have to dispose the body, or like it'll cause a void out, and it'll cause like a hole in the area. So that's the only downside, is that if you if you murk anybody in the game, you have a certain amount of time before you have to deliver their bodies. So it's better to use non-lethal, because it does screw you at the end, having to go deal with the body. I think if you run away from a certain amount, it doesn't get you. But if you stay within the area, it'll cause a void out.
Fragile
And the
Express
void outs
ID
are annoying to deal
verified.
with.
Weapons detected. All weapons will be
But
locked until departure.
I think we're close. We're about to start getting the hematic gun. Deal with the flying dudes, the undead bodies, and we're about to get ARs for this too. The hematic grenades are about to get stronger too, because I think it takes two to take out some of them sometimes.
Delivering cargo.
Thank you. Bridges has always been so good to us. Amelie was a dear friend in the early days. She saw the value in what we were doing and led the effort to get our farm up and running. We've been waiting a long time to join the chiral network.
Let's have a look at that wheat you brought, shall we?
Well, Albi, did you really bring us this much? How on earth did you manage? Oh, bless you.
By the way, you wouldn't happen to know Fragile, would you? If you see her, pass along a message for us. Tell her, thanks for saving our hides. If she hadn't stepped up, South Knots and our farm would have been wiped off the face of the earth. She's a hero. And you can tell her I said so. All right, the network. Think you can get us online?
So, Sam, you've been run down by mules after they pinged your cargo, right? Well, to help prevent that from happening again, we've upgraded your own cargo scanner. Say you're about to get pinged. If you time it right, you can return the favor and cancel out their pulse with your own. They'll be none the wiser, and you can carry on without worry. Timing is everything, though.
Thank you. Now to start really using timefall to our advantage. Our farm will be a world first. Truth be told, we've got some test fields, but without the ability to predict timefall, the results have been less than stellar. The timefall around here was fairly regular, so we had a reasonable idea of when to plant and when to harvest. But then the terrorists went and threw everything out of whack. Too many dead, too many craters. Weather became impossible to predict. The network's forecast ought to help us get back on track, thank goodness. If all goes to plan, we'll be able to expand our operation and use timefall to cultivate whole swaths of land. We'll continue our genetic research too, of course, and see if we can't find a way to help develop a sustainable ecosystem. Hell, maybe we'll even stumble into some answers about the timefall while we're at it. We got our work cut out for us. But I'm up for the challenge. Thanks again, Sam. You've given us hope for a better tomorrow. I can't wait for the harvest.
That's the way, Sam. Halfway there. You can do it. Huh? Well, would you look at that? You've only just brought the Timefall farm into the network, and already we've got new orders. May as well make use of the return trip.
Good work. New order available. Please access delivery terminal for further information.
Alright, I'm going to stop here, but I should be able to stream a little more later today. Hopefully I'll catch you in the next one. Lots of information to share about this game. I love this game, one of my favorite games of all time. Can't wait for part 2 to come out. Hopefully we can finish it before next week, I think. I think that part 2, Death Stranding 2 on the beach is coming out next week. So I'll catch you guys on the next one. Make sure to hit the like, share, subscribe so you guys can follow me on the next streams. I know Judgment's coming up next for us to play soon. And more Death Stranding. And of course, we'll keep going with the Helldivers and everything community. Have a good one. Take care.